everyone, so today I'm going to be recreating the look that Katy Perry wore at her recent halftime show at the Super Bowl. And what's really cool about this makeup tutorial is that I'm going to be using all drugstore makeup so that you can recreate this look on a budget. And she had these really luscious full lips, red, just very gorgeous, glamorous, and then she had this glitter liner going on, so I added a little bit of sparkle and sort of glamour to the whole look. And in this video, I'm also going to be giving away one of the Smashbox Studio Pro brush sets. So one lucky winner is going to win this amazing brush set by Smashbox. This will really get you started. If you don't have any brushes, this is a really good place to just get started with makeup. And yeah, it'll pretty much give you everything that you need to do makeup application. And what you need to do to enter this contest is all going to be written in the information bar below this video. So click on Show More. I'll have everything written there, what you need to do. So good luck to you guys. And that's it. Let's get started. So I'm starting off this look mixing two drugstore foundations. This is a Neutrogena and the L'Oreal True Match, and I'm going to mix these together to give me sort of a medium glowy look. And I just applied that all over my face using a stippling brush and just really blended that in quite well. Then I used a makeup sponge and just kind of dabbed that all over my face just to really give me that perfect, flawless finish. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, and I actually took off the sponge that's on there because it's not so hygienic, and I used my own sponge, which I can wash, and I'm applying that onto my under eye area to cover up any circles that I have there. And as a primer, I'm going to be using the Magic Decrease by L'Oreal, which is an eyeshadow base, which is going to make the eyeshadows appear more vibrantly and just stay a lot longer. Now I've already done my eyebrows off cam and I have a whole video on that. So I'm going to start on with the eyeshadow, and I'm using a couple of palettes by Sleek Makeup, and I'm first going in with this sort of neutral color right into the crease just to add a little bit of definition, just blending that color in. This is a matte shade. And then I'm going to go in with this Cool Tone Light Brown. It has a little bit of a gray tone in it, and with a slightly more precise brush, I'm going to make the crease a little bit more defined, so kind of working that into the inner crease area and then also winging it out a bit on the sides. Then I'm going to take a shimmery shadow. This is from a Wet n Wild palette, and I'm taking this really light champagne color here, and I find that these ones apply really well if you use your fingers. So I'm going to dab that all across my lid and just really pack that on so you get a nice shimmery finish on your lid. And you can also use a brush just to blend it out or just to pack on a little bit more of that color. And underneath the brow, I'm going in with another palette by Sleek Makeup, and this is just a sort of a cream tone color as a highlight. And this is a matte finish because it did look like she had a lot of matte shadows going on her eyes other than the sparkly liner that she had. So I'm just blending that out, and you can kind of use a bigger brush to blend it in with the other colors that you applied. Then on the under eye area, I'm going back in with that cool tone brownish gray color and just using a pencil brush to softly blend that out on my lower eyelash line. To do the winged eyeliner, I'm going to use this gel liner by L'Oreal, and this is in black, so you want a really, really black liner. And I have a whole video on how to do winged liner, like how to really get your technique down pat, but I'm just showing you here quickly how I did it. So I just kind of pulled out a line on the outer side and then connected it to the main base of the line that I already created, and just kind of evened it out and then filled in that space with the black. Katy Perry had a glittery liner right on top of the black. It was kind of a golden and silver glitter, but I'm just gonna use this one that I already have, and it's by Collection, and it's kind of a silvery, different colored sort of glitter eyeliner that's really, really opaque, and I just painted that on right on top of that black liner that I just applied. So now I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm using the Bourjois 1 minute or 1 second volume, I think it's called. And you can definitely do lashes. I think she did wear lashes in her halftime show. I'm allergic to a lot of lash glue, so I didn't want to wear lashes right now because I always get allergic reactions. But if you definitely want that drama, add some false lashes. And on my waterline, I applied this cream tone color pencil. This is by Manhattan Cosmetics. So I applied that to the waterline, and after that I also applied, of course, the mascara to my lower lashes. And I'm going to use this contouring kit by Sleek Makeup to do some light contouring contouring. So I used the sort of brownish color in there that's in that palette, and I just did some contouring around the outside of my face, below my cheekbones, and just really sort of softly contoured my face. Also just below my chin area. And you can also grab a little brush and do a little bit just below your lip, and that's gonna make your lips look bigger. And then I went in with this sort of shimmery color that's also in that palette by Sleek Makeup, and this has a little bit of sheen to it, and I did some light highlighting with that on various points of my face. This blush by Alverde. This is a German drugstore brand, kind of in a terracotta shade. She did look to have these kind of rosy cheeks, so I'm adding a little bit of that blush and then blending it out. So for the lips, I actually didn't have a drugstore version of a red lip pencil, but I'm sure you can find one. This is actually one by Inglot, and I went ahead and lined my lips with that lip pencil and then actually filled in my whole lips, and this is really gonna make the lipstick stay a lot longer. And after that, I went in with this lipstick by Rimmel, and it's called Scream, and it's kind of a deeper red because Katy Perry looked like she had these really deep red lips, and I added that on top. And I know that they did actually use gloss on top, but this lipstick is actually already very, very glossy, so I decided to skip that. And there you have the finished look. So I really hope you try this look out, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and you can also leave some comments below letting me know how you liked it. And thanks so much for watching. See you guys later.